Hello everybody, welcome back to my channel. If you are new, my name is Lucy, welcome. And I'm sorry I've not been around, things happened. It was my birthday over the weekend. I am officially 33, getting older by the day. But I thought I would share with you my birthday presents. Some of them haven't come yet, so yeah, I've ordered the Jeffree Star sliders, I think they're called, you know, flip floppy things, but they're coming from America, so they're going to take a while. However, I ordered the Morphe Jeffree Star collaboration, so I wanted to sort of do an unboxing first impressions with you guys and see how it is. I have seen quite a few reviews on this now, so I'm interested to see what I think of it. So yeah, without further ado, let's jump into it. Okay, so the things that I ordered the eyeshadow palette, the artistry palette, and I ordered the setting spray as well. Some people have said that theirs didn't come in a box, however mine came in a box, so that's a bit confusing. However, I did also use Jeffree Star's code on Morphe, which is just JStar, so I did get 10% off. I believe this one is £36 or £30, it might be $36. And this one was £12 or £16. I can't remember, and it doesn't say on the receipt, and I haven't got anything to look it up with because I'm filming on my phone right now. So yeah, the iPad is downstairs. So yeah, so let's just have a look. Let's unbox this first. On the back it says, "Hi, how are ya? We all know I live for making a bold statement, especially with my makeup. The world needs colour and I'm serving it up by the pound. I'm so excited to once again create magic with Morphe and bring this beyond stunning palette of velvety, vivid shades to life and into your hands. All Jeffree Star approved and created for you. One touch and you'll be hooked, so dive in and explore your creativity. Love and lipstick, Jeffree Star." He signed it at the back, and then there he is looking fabulous. And then, oh gosh, the holographic shines off a bit bright in the sun. And then we've got the Set and Refresh Mist, and this is, they did this before, but he has put like a strawberry scent to it. I don't know if there's any other ingredients because I never tried the original one. I will say with Morphe, the only things that I have tried were Jaclyn Hill's The Vault collection, which I only had 2 of the palettes and I wasn't very impressed with them. And then Jaclyn Hill's original palette, which is somewhere, and I do enjoy that palette. However, I don't reach for it that often. But as far as Morphe goes, that is all I have from them. And the Jeffree Star brushes, which the natural hair one I wasn't very impressed with. The synthetic ones were great. That is why I haven't bought the latest set of brushes that have come out, because some of them were dupes. They were replicated. Is that the right word? They weren't dupes, they were replicated in this set. If they had all been synthetic brushes, I'd have been straight on it, but no. And as for the beauty blenders, or beauty sponges, whatever you want to call them, I have so many that I have right now in my collection. I just didn't think that I really needed them at this precise moment in time. However, I'm always up for an eyeshadow palette, and I really wanted to try this because he had raved about the original one and it's pink. So yeah, I will say the whole aesthetic is very reminiscent of Jeffree Star in his like MySpace days, which is as far as I go back. For all you young kids, MySpace was like the original Facebook, I guess. I don't know, but MySpace was amazing. Anyways, as you open it up, there is bubble wrap inside, but it's just falling out like that, so I'm just going to leave it like that. So it's the same, I've got my fingers all over it, it's the same on the outside. Yeah, so this is suitable for 12 months. I always keep my eyeshadows longer than that anyway. As for packaging goes, it's very sort of reminiscent of Morphe. I know it's like pink, but when you compare it to like Blood Sugar and all of his other palettes, this is quite basic. However, for the price, you're not paying like 50 quid. You're paying 30, so that's good. It's got 30 shades in it, I believe. So yeah, when you open it up, you've got a big mirror, and then you've got your protector here. I'm not going to do swatches because you've probably seen like a million swatches. So first impressions, it's definitely better looking in person than it is on camera. If I can put it in front of my beauty light, I don't think that really like helps it at all, but you have a mixture of mattes, shimmers, and then this pressed glitter. Yeah, it's pretty. It's reminiscent of all of the other Morphe palettes that I've seen, to be honest. I know it's supposed to be like different to anything that any shades that Jeffree Star has created before, but for me, like, I don't know, if Jeffree Star's name wasn't on it, would I have bought it? The answer is probably not, to be honest. But you know, I'm a huge fan of his. So yeah, so I'm gonna just swatch a couple of colours that are sticking out to me, and then yeah, so all of the names are on there.
Welcome back to my channel. One Cherries, Lynn, 1985, Noble, Self-Made, Dog Man, Honest Tree, Designer Label, Mr. Diva, Los Angeles, Pink Freak, Calabasas, Don't Know Her, Rolls With It, Millions, Girl, What's the Tea, Vroom Vroom, Custom Rims, Fast Lane, Hi Dude, Dry Fruit, Mate, Wake and Bake, and
Rapids. So I'm gonna just swatch some of the shimmers and some of the mattes. I'm gonna leave that pressed glitter well alone. So we're gonna do 2 Designer Label, Nate, and Self-Made. The shimmers are a little bit chunky. I'm rubbing twice. There we go. So the shimmers, swatches, they don't seem too bad. The mattes, they look a little bit sort of chalky, to be honest, and not as vibrant as like his normal thing. But this is collaboration with Morphe, so we're gonna wobble for a minute. We have to take that into account, obviously. Okay, so I am going to just get some primer on my eyelids, and then we're gonna give it a go. So I'm just gonna take the colour Lynn, which is like a nice sort of setting one, and just put that into my, all over my lid really. I'm gonna set this. There's quite a bit of kickback in the pan. Let's be honest, it's always kickback nowadays. It's not like an overly horrendous thing. I think all eyeshadows now have huge amounts of kickback. Half of them are like pressed pigments now, so okay, let's go in with a crease colour. So I'm going to go in with Mr. Diva, which is like a brownie colour. It's got some payoff. definitely colour payoff. And it's blending out quite nicely. Okay, I'm not mad at that. And then to darken it up, I'm going to go in with Mogul, which is that like purpley one. I'm going to hold the palette up in a minute and just show you the kickback in these pans, just in case that's something that like bothers you. The pigment is definitely there though. I'm only tapping into the pans like really lightly, and it's picking up like a lot of product. Just gonna go back in with that blending brush. They're blending out quite well. And there's a lot of fallout on my cheeks, just so that you can all see. And then I'm going to use one of these shimmers. So I'm going to go in with Designer Label, which is the one that I swatched for you guys. It's really, really pretty. I did see a review that said you needed like glitter glue to get it to stay, but it's doing all right on my eyelids. It's really, really pretty. I'm not bad at that at all. And then I'm just going to go in with a little bit of, what should we do? What's the tea? It's like a little brownie colour. I'm just going to put that on my lower lash line. Toby! Toby! Okay, so this is the look I've got. I'm just going to go and put some eyeliner on, and then we'll be back to test the setting spray. Okay, so I'm back. I told you I would show you the palette after I'd used it. The sun is like shining off it, as you can see. So, oh gosh, sorry about this. The sun's so bright. So as you can see, I used Lynn up here. You can see the kickback. I literally was tapping in with a blending brush, and I used Mogul. So there is a little bit of a kickback, and I used Designer Label. So as you can see, that's like the extent of the kickback in the pan, which isn't so bad. I know sometimes like palettes can get really, really messy. So there is that. Then we need to, I'm going to move that a second. Then we need to have a look at the setting spray. Now I know you're going to kill me for this. I put my eyeliner on and I shouldn't have, because it's going to probably make it run, but we'll see. So this is the Set and Refresh Mist. So you don't even have to have makeup on to use this, and it's in the flavour of Starberry, which I think is super, super cute. I'm going to give it a quick shake. Again, I love the pink. Let's give it a quick spritz to see what the mist looks like. Oh, okay. It smells very, very heavily of strawberries. Let's try it on my face. So it's very, very light, fine mist, and it's continuous as well, which is nice. Yeah, not really got a lot to say about that. I'm always a bit dubious about like aerosol cans, but yeah, I really like that. It's a very, very sweet strawberry smell, so if smells aren't your thing, this might not be for you, but it's not heavy and it's not sickly sweet. It's literally like strawberry, but I mean, it's pretty much going now, so I don't know whether it's because I'm used to it or whatever, but yeah, I really, really like that. The Ofra setting spray that I've been using, I've nearly ran out of, thank God, because this smell is disgusting. But like I say, luckily I've got like a few uses left, and this, luckily it was a travel size one. And then I will definitely be going over to this one, I think, because it's really nice. My face feels refreshed. It doesn't feel like heavy or clammy, and it's not like tacky at all. Sometimes the mists like just make your makeup look worse, and like you have makeup running down your face. The eyeliner has stayed put, and it's like I say, my face feels dry now, so that's all good. I'm sorry if you ever hear Toby, he is a nut job. So yeah, that's good so far. And then what are my thoughts, my first impressions, shall we say, of the palette? Guys, if you haven't been able to afford Jeffree Star's any of Jeffree Star's palettes, this might be one for you. It is quite good value for money. I think it's like around £35, but you do get 10% off when you use his code, and that code, the money generated from that actually goes to charity as well, so you feel good about doing something. Are they as good as Jeffree Star's actual formula? They're almost there. The mattes are not as buttery, I would say. There is pigment there, not the quality of Jeffree Star's pigment, but there is pigment there. The shimmers are really, really good. They do look chalky when you swatch them, but let's be honest, how many times do you need to swatch? You don't really need to dig to get some payoff. I know some people are saying you need glitter glue. As you can see, I really, really didn't. I didn't have a sticky base at all because I actually set my primer. So yeah, the shades, there's a good range of shades in there. Like I say, you've got sort of all his purples and pinks that he loves, and then you've got like your pops of colour. You've got cool shades, you've got warm shades, you've got plenty of shimmers to work with, plenty of sort of crease colours, or, you know, transition shades, whatever you want to call them. You've got some pops of colour. It's not a rainbow palette, it's obviously sort of, you've got your family color, not family colors. You've got sort of color stories within it. So like I say, it's not a rainbow palette, but you don't always need a rainbow palette. You need sort of shades like this that you can sort of pull off every day. You can wear this in the winter, in the summer, in the spring. You can create some good looks. Yeah, I'm excited to see what looks I can create with this. So yeah, as ever guys, let me know down below whether you have, oh my god, it's shining in my eyes again. Let me know if you've bought this palette and what you think about it. Let me know if you've bought any other Morphe palettes that you think I should try. Like I say, I'm pretty sort of ignorant when it comes to Morphe, because I only ever bought like their collaborations rather than the actual Morphe palettes themselves. But you know, whatever. If you're a Jeffree Star fan, definitely try the palette. Definitely get the setting spray. The brushes I cannot comment on. I can only comment on the old brushes that he brought out, which I wasn't really a fan of. The natural hair ones, that is. And this is going on for far too long. So yeah, let me know guys down below. And as ever, I will see you soon for another video. Bye guys.